It's happened again. A Cuyahoga County jailer is suspended off the job after his bosses say he punched and kicked an inmate while he was on the ground, secured by other officers. 5 on Your Side investigator Scott Knoll live in the newsroom with more on what he's learned.
Well, that jailer is a member of the Special Response Team, or Men in Black. You may remember that's the group singled out in last year's U.S. Marshals report for what inspectors called threatening, intimidating, and aggressive behavior toward inmates. In this case from August, the officer responded to an alarm for 2 inmates jailers believed were going to fight. According to discipline documents, the jailer approached the inmate and without much interaction sprayed pepper foam in the inmate's face. Investigators say the inmate ran away and the officer followed, pepper spraying him again. Jail administrators say that's when the inmate began swinging his arms. The jailer, who we're not naming because he hasn't been criminally charged, then punched the inmate 4 times in the head, according to the notice of suspension. Other jailers then took the man to the floor and secured him. That's when investigators say the officer punched the inmate and kicked him 3 times. The officer told jail administrators he was trying to keep the man from biting a jail corporal and that the inmate bit him. However, the county says the officer never submitted a report for the injury and never sought medical attention for it. The officer also told investigators he wasn't wearing his body camera at the time because it was charging. But records indicate the whole thing was caught on camera. 5 on Your Side investigators requested the video back in August after we heard about the incident. So far, the county hasn't released the recordings. The officer received a 5-day suspension. An attorney with the union representing the officer tells me it's their position the 2-year veteran acted appropriately. They say the officer was only defending himself and other officers at the time. Live in the newsroom, I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Scott Knoll.